In this video, we're going to take a look at how we use a general journal to organize transactions before we post them into the general ledger R&T accounts. So let's first look at the layout of a general journal. It's like a journal that you would use in your own life for keeping track of exercise, or maybe a travel journal, and it's organized chronologically. So the first thing you see is the date that you would record the transactions by. And then we'll see that we also determine the account titles we're going to use, and then we'll record the numbers in the last two columns under either a debit or a credit. The PR column is referring to posting reference. When you actually post these numbers into the general ledger or RT account, you would keep track of what account numbers those went into there. So we're not using account numbers in this example, but let's go ahead and take a look at the first transaction that we have, and that is Cheryl investing $10,000 in cash to start up the business. The first thing that we want to do is record the date, which is the 30th, and then we'll take a look at what debits and credits we have as far as the accounts. What accounts are we going to deal with? So we can see that we would have cash, and we will have capital, Cheryl Shaw Capital account. Those are the two accounts that would be affected by this transaction. Now, the rule of journals is that debits need to come before credits. So we will record cash first, and we need to record the title clear up against the date. And then we'll record the amount of the debit, which is $10,000. Now we'll take a look at the credit, and what you'll see here is that the credits are indented slightly. These seem like minor details, but actually they're very important in the world of accounting, because when people are reviewing transactions, they like to see the patterns that indicate how the transaction's been organized. So they like to be able to see the debits coming first, the credits coming second, and they can review transactions very quickly that way. So debits first, credits second, and indent the credits. So our transaction would look like this. And then finally, in the last row here, we would put an explanation, and you can see there's not a whole lot of room here, so you just say something brief to identify the transaction. Invested cash in business. It's about all the room we have, and that's about all that you need to say. So what I'd like you to do is you can shut down this video. We're going to conclude the video, and you could finish up the rest of these transactions into the journal. And then I have posted the solutions into the module that contains the video, so you can compare your answers to the official answers for this problem. If you run out of room on the general journal, you can just continue it on a blank sheet of paper. Thank you.